No documentary's ever been done on Margaret Sanger. No one's really exposed her with all of the craziness that she's produced, the bad fruit that we're tasting in culture because of her. No one's really ever exposed her in a productive fashion.
We got to travel to Munich, Germany to remind American Christians what happens when bad ideas are taken to their tragic and logical conclusion.
So anytime we can get out of the country and in the field and actually see the real sites where this happened and be able to take the audience there, that was my favorite part. And it was also the most difficult. Never in any project I've worked on have we had so many travel delays, sickness. One of my camera guys almost got hit by ice falling off a roof, and even just technical failures. I mean, it was so intense that like every morning we're praying over our equipment, we're praying over the day, and God really showed up, and it was amazing.
Usually me and my family and team are fine if I go speak. Anytime I traveled to film, my wife and kids would get super sick. There was just a lot of spiritual warfare. I think the most surprising thing about this film and the very nature of the battle that we're fighting against right now is how connected it all is to the insanity in our culture. It seems like all these crazy people were friends, and now it's a seminal result of all of this insanity that we're seeing.
To see how Margaret Sanger is so intricately involved with so many of these people, all the interconnectedness of that blows my mind.
People need to realize that this is life. It is not anything else but murdering a child.
It's totally relevant, it's timely, it needs to be seen today. Our culture is going down a pathway of self-destruction, and the only way they're going to see is if they can visualize what's already happened. And this is a fantastic tool for this time.
Well, when Seth asked me to join him in being a part of the 1916 project, I knew that I had to do it because I believe in Seth Gruber. I believe in what he's doing. I believe that he is the Michael Jordan of the pro-life movement. And so I wanted to team with him, to join forces with him in this documentary. The greatest takeaway that I want people to have is that the sin of abortion is the greatest injustice of all time. One that has been propagated by the Democrat Party, and one that the church has overlooked for far too long.
And I remember being very intrigued by someone who could speak on pro-life so eloquently. I just feel like there is no one that has more authority to speak on the pro-life movement than Seth Gruber. It's astonishing.
And so this is building a national movement around the country with the film and the book to launch resistance chapters around the country to mobilize, educate, and equip people to do that. Our team often says we're trying to put ourselves out of a job because we just want the church to start doing what she should have been doing all along.
Abortion is the #1 moral issue of our day. And Seth is spearheading in this field. Just to see the work that has gone into this film, to see the things that he's going to be talking about, it's going to change hearts, it's going to change minds. And that's what we need in this country. We need a changing of the mind. We need repentance. And you know what? I believe that God is going to use this film to change hearts and minds for the betterment of our nation.